Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Tonight for dinner we're gonna have pretty chicken, if you've ever heard of it. It's a marinade that you put on. It's really good. But before I get to my chicken, I'm just gonna show you a quick side dish. My husband's on protein, so he may not eat it, but I will. So it's just an easy potato dish that you can do in the microwave. So let's get started. All right, so I've got a dish. Where's my knife? All right, so I've got two potatoes that I've peeled, and I'm just gonna cut them up in little pieces, I guess like you would do potato salad. I make this a lot when my son and his wife or my mom comes over because it's so quick and everybody likes it. You can do more potatoes, but since it's just the two of us, actually one would have been plenty for me if he's not going to eat any, but you never know. Have to be careful with this knife. It's so sharp. It's from Japan. My son gave it to me for Christmas one year, and the first time I ever used it, I nicked myself 3 times just trying to open a pack of hamburger meat. Just try to get them all roughly the same size. So you can see how much it makes. All right, to that, pepper. And some salt. Don't judge, you know, potatoes like a lot of salt. If not, they're just going to come out bland. It doesn't really come out as fast as you would think. Now, I've got maybe 2 tablespoons of butter. You don't need that much. Even if I use 4 potatoes, I don't end up using very much butter. So I just spread that around. All right, so we've got all that. Let's put it in the microwave 5 minutes. I don't like to add the onion until the potatoes have been there at least 5 minutes. Then I'll add the onion, and we'll go maybe 3 times at 5, so between 15 and 18 minutes. And then we're gonna top it with some sharp cheddar cheese. And I usually do real bacon, but I happen to see this in the refrigerator, and it says real bacon, so. And I'm doing it now because I can reheat it later when it's time for dinner. So we're waiting on that. We're gonna have pretty chicken tonight. What I've done is taken 3 pieces of chicken breast, flattened them so that they'll cook evenly. And I did do some little cuts so that the marinade would get down in there, because you don't have to marinate it for very long. Let me wash my hands and we'll get started. All right, in a mason jar because it's the easiest way to do things. I'm not a very good measurer. So about half, 3/4 of a cup of olive oil, canola oil, peanut oil, whatever. So maybe a half a cup. I'm only doing a little bit of chicken. Okay. Some soy sauce. I like to use less sodium. And we're going to do about half as much as we did the oil. I just like to eyeball it. That looks good. Some garlic powder. About a tablespoon. About a tablespoon of some Dijon mustard. That's good. Half of a lemon. And if you're a nut like me, I usually save my lemon seeds and plant them. I'm not going to add any salt because the soy sauce, I think, has a lot, even though it's less sodium, I still think it has too much. So I'm just going to add some pepper. Maybe a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. And the last thing, liquid smoke. This stuff is really strong. So I'm just gonna do 2 capfuls. So because of the lemon juice, you don't want to marinate it over like 4 hours because the acid in the lemon juice will start to break down the chicken. So we're going to do it 3 to 4 hours. And then I'll come back later and grill it up in the refrigerator. All right, so a few more minutes for the potatoes, and then we'll take them out, stir them, add the onions that you probably can't see because it's white, and put them back in. All right, so let's give our potatoes a good stir in the butter and salt and pepper. You can see you don't really have to add that much butter. Look, I mean, how much juice there is. I used a half an onion. All right, another stir. And I'm going to cook these 2 more times for 5 minutes. Take them out between every 5 minutes, give them a stir, put them back in, and when they're fork tender, like really tender, we'll go ahead and start adding our cheese and bacon. They're going to be so good. So when I get back, it'll be 10 more minutes for the potatoes. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, welcome back. So the potatoes actually went in the microwave for 13 minutes. They were pretty tender when I took them out after 10. And you can see most of the butter's gone and everything's really tender. And I think the key is to keep it covered with the lid. That's what I've been taught. And I did add a little bit more salt just because it needed a little bit more. I like cheese. Then we'll add our real bacon bits. I like to cook my own bacon so I can save my bacon fat. Because I like to put it in my green beans and my cabbage. Because these are so quick and easy to make, I mean, while you're cooking chicken, just pop these suckers in the oven or in the microwave, and they'll be done before your chicken's done. So I would let the cheese melt a little bit more. But I have to try it. And I don't think my husband's going to care if I ate out of the bowl because he might not even have any tonight. I don't know. Protein. I don't like to do protein all the time. Oh, that is so good. All right, so what I'll do is just put the lid back on and put them in the not the microwave, the refrigerator. And then when I start grilling the chicken, the pretty chicken, the marinade that I made, I'm gonna cook that later this afternoon or evening. I'll just pop these in the oven to keep them warm until the chicken's done. So I hope you'll give this a try. The chicken is really, really good. I think the liquid smoke really makes a big difference in the mustard, and it's a very good marinade. It's probably only one of the only ones we use for chicken. I do have one for flank steak that's really good too, but I'll share. But for now, I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator. The chicken's marinating, and then later this evening, I'll come back and we'll grill the chicken. So I'll see you later. Bye.